The June meeting minutes have been distributed for your review. Are there any comments or edits? And if not, the chair will entertain a motion to approve the meeting.
So moved.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? The minutes from the June meeting are approved. And now on to election of officers. And this was contained in your pre-read. And this election is for chair and vice chair for a one-year term. The following people are up for election, re-election. Heidi Margulis as chair. Dr. Patricia Bautista-Cervera from La Casita is suggested, recommended for vice chair. Is there any discussion? The only discussion that the chair would add is that this is her last term as president, clearly remaining on the board, which I love. But the succession and change in the leadership, I think, is healthy for any group, and encourage all of you in the future to consider serving. We have an incredibly helpful and great partner in the department, and it is not a position that is in any way cumbersome, but it really allows for system change and positively impacting the lives of people in our community who need attention. All righty. So, motion to close nominations.
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Nominations are closed. We will then vote on the election of Heidi Margulis as chair and Dr. Patricia Bautista-Cervera as vice chair for the Board of Health for the coming year beginning July 1. Yes. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. And Dr. Patricia Bautista-Cervera has been elected vice chair and Margulis for another term. Thank you, guys. Moving on, Family Health Centers has asked for the approval of their board's action to appoint Mike Funk, retired Humana Vice President of Physician Strategy and Administration. Personally, Mike and I have been colleagues for decades. He is now recently retired from Humana at a very young age, and however, had, I think, around 40 years on the books, all of it in physician administration, operations. He ran hospitals for Humana. He has significant experience. And as Dr. Irwin knows, I've been not shy in offering perspectives to our great partner, Family Health Centers, in terms of having someone on their board who has healthcare system operations skills. He has a wonderful board, however, a skill that would even enhance it more would be a person who has healthcare system operations expertise. And that Mike does. He served nationally for many years in physician-oriented and clinical systems. So with that, and a recommendation from from Dr. Irwin, as his board has voted to appoint, and per our code, we're required to approve their approval or to ratify it. So I'll open it up for discussion. At the same time, would ask for a motion to approve the appointment of Mike Funk to the Family Health Center's Board of Governors as recommended by FHC.
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Is there a discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor of the appointment of Mike Funk to the Board of Family Health Centers, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, motion carries and the appointment is approved.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Irwin. And I know that you all will welcome Mike, and a lot will be accomplished. Are there other issues that need action from the deputy mayor or interim medical director? I don't know if Dr. Single is on, but or any of the advisory board members, any other items that need action to come before us?
Heidi, nothing needs action, but I did want to put on everyone's radar. The mayor is making the announcement on the distribution plan for the opioid settlement dollars this week. That's going to happen tomorrow. And so, you know, as that proceeds, obviously we'll be interested in wanting feedback from this group. Thank you.
Thank you. And if you would bring it again, and if you have a message to go to the board, I'm happy to distribute it. I think that would be very helpful to, and with a copy probably of the key points, et cetera, that we can share, and then our board members can share with their networks. That sounds okay? Thank you so much. Any other action? Okay, let's coordinate our calendars here. Lastly, there will not be an August meeting. We'll reconvene on September 5. That's right after Labor Day, so mark your calendar. It will be an in-person at the U of L Clinical and Translational Research building on South Jackson. We've met there before in that lobby classroom. There will be a call-in, but it'd be great to see everybody. And as you know, there's plenty of parking. Our speaker will be Nancy C. And as mentioned in your materials, he's the head of the sociology department at Simmons College and has been, as I would say, honored with a Robert Wood Johnson grant to Simmons College and to her for the development of a proposal for a universal basic neighborhood, a proposal to change the way we address health equity. And as I mentioned, it's a Robert Wood Johnson grant, and I'll be distributing a description of it. It sounds incredibly interesting, and look forward to that presentation. Is there anything else from anyone?
Heidi, this is Delanore from
Hi,
the KNA.
I got to look you on my screen. Okay.
Okay. The KNA is continuing with its social justice movie nights to look at healthcare equity. And we are looking for an expert on gun violence prevention, someone who has a broad perspective to be on our panel. If anyone has a name that they can put forth that I could contact, we're looking for someone who can speak to gun violence broadly, not just gang violence, but how gun violence impacts our communities. So if you have a name, if you could put it forward, I would really appreciate it.
Thank you for asking. And this group has a wealth of, as you know, network connections. And so if you guys want to get that to Arlena or to me, that would be greatly appreciated, I know, by Delano. Quite frankly, the chair would do anything for Delano. So, but I don't have a name for that. Okay. Anything else to come before us? The chair will entertain a motion to adjourn, and as well and wishes for everyone to have a very fun, refreshing, rejuvenating remainder of summer. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
I'm sure there's no opposition. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so there in the chat box, Arlena and folks, there's a recommendation on gun violence. Thank you from Dean Compton. All right. So have a great summer. If you need anything, text, call, whatever, and see you in September. Bye. It's 6:15.
Thank you, Heidi.
Guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Consider yourself hugged.